volleyball team split 2 matches last weekend in Madison. They head to Los Angeles for 3 more this weekend. Coach, just give us an update.
Yeah, obviously, road trip to Madison. I thought it was a good trip. I really enjoyed Madison. This is my first time there. Obviously, we have some Wisconsin ties on our team, so it was great to get them back home. The Texas match, obviously, like they're a really good team. I felt like we left some points out there. I just think as a team, we weren't thrilled with the way that we played. Still trying to fight for some consistency, and then loved the way we responded in the Kansas match. Obviously, resilience is one of our words, and we talked about like that was being tested right now. Obviously, with an 0-2 start against 2 top 5 teams. So I'd love to see them bounce back. They played incredible that first set. Got to battle for points at end game in the second. Third set, Kansas just kind of jumped on us a little bit. Fourth, we both had chances, and again, I thought it was good volleyball at the end. It wasn't us like letting anything go. Like we both made great plays, and then the fifth to go down 0-3 and kind of feel like, well, this is just how we start fifth sets. And then Sid went back and made an incredible run, and we were able to get the win. So it's nice to come back, kind of get that weight off. I think our team is just freer now that one's out of the way, and obviously I feel that some too. Got to come back to a lot of texts and a lot of support from the Creighton community. One of our incredible employees put my first win all out. We got a Victory Monday bagels and all that good stuff. So shout out to Steph.
Questions for Brian?
When in between Texas and Kansas, obviously the mood of the team was really down after Texas. How did you kind of, if anything, what'd you do to kind of lift them up and kind of reset them to get ready to play with a really good team on Sunday?
Yeah, you know, we try to keep telling them, like, we're playing an incredibly tough schedule. Like, our goal was never undefeated. However, like, we do go into every single match expecting to win. So to lose back-to-back matches for a team that only lost 2 matches the entire regular season last year is hard. But we need to understand that we didn't play those 2 teams until the postseason last year. And so to start our season with that level of competition was going to test us, and obviously weren't able to come out on top. But although like upset with the result, you know, they actually met as a team too, just to refocus as well. We talked to them about, you know, it starts at 0 every set. It starts at 0 again next match, and to go into that Kansas match with confidence that, you know, we played them last year, and although a different team, like we're able to have some success, and we've thought that if we played our style of volleyball, we could be successful again.
You talked about it a little bit, but just personally, what did it mean to you to get a chance to get that first career head coaching win?
I just think in general, being the head coach at Creighton is so special, and just being able to be a part of this Creighton community. And so to bring success to this program feels great. And so to get the first one was a cool milestone. I sent Rob to go get the volleyball, and so definitely something that I want to remember. And it was great to do it against a team as good as Kansas. And that's a phenomenal program. I know we have to play them again in a few weeks. I don't know why we scheduled that, but because they bring so many different challenges to us. So to be able to get the win against a team like that in 5 sets where we had to battle is definitely something that I'll remember. And again, I don't know how many texts and things like that I got from people far away, and then so many people from within the Creighton community.
You talked about not the focus being on how you start, but how you finish, especially in the 5th set. What did your team show you during that 5th set on Sunday?
Well, I did talk about the start in the huddle. We just didn't do it. But no, I love that. Yeah, we went down 0-3. I was close to considering a timeout in that moment. We made like one little switch and we were able to side out. And then Sid went back and kind of did what she always does, moved passers around, like worked with depth. And our block, I thought, really took over in those moments. We made 2 or 3 blocks in that run, forced them into a few hitting errors. So then we were up 9-3, kind of kept it point for point, and then their right side came back to the front row, and she's phenomenal. So you kind of knew, like, man, we just need to gut it out right now in these last few rotations, and they clawed back and got it to, I think, 14-12 with us with receive, and I love that we took Jaya took a great swing that came back to our side, and then Destiny took a great swing on the outside against a 6-7 right side blocker, and luckily we got the good bounce and it landed on their side.
Obviously, you are going to respect your opponent no matter who it is, but what do you hope to learn from your team over these next two matches where you're facing somebody that maybe doesn't have a number in front of their name?
Yeah, that's something we talked about like right before practice yesterday. I mean, San Diego is a team that was in the Final Four a few years ago. It's a phenomenal program, like always top 50. So I think it's easy to look ahead to USC, but we're playing 3 undefeated teams this weekend who all look really good on film. I haven't even watched USC yet. I mean, we are all in on San Diego right now. We've kind of started watching more of UC Santa Barbara. I think all 3 teams this weekend go lightning fast, bring different challenges to us in that way. But I think San Diego specifically have brought in some really talented players. They have an outside who's at 5 kills a set right now, and they played great this past weekend. They beat Marquette in 5. So I think that also, Marquette's obviously a team that our team knows how good they are. So for them to hear like, okay, like they beat a team that's that good, I really think our team respects anyone and everyone, and it's something we preach in our program. And again, UC Santa Barbara, they got a right side left-handed who I've gotten to watch a little bit now. Like they're just going to bring different things to us, so that no, they might not be as big or physical as Texas, but they are definitely going to challenge us. So I know as a coaching staff, like we are not looking ahead to anyone, and we're going to keep preaching that to our team as well.
Do you feel any differently about Texas after kind of watching them handle Wisconsin kind of more easily than they did you guys, or do you still come back to the things that you didn't do in that match?
I mean, I liked that Texas won that game too. Obviously, it helps our RPI. I mean, we're Texas fans for the rest of the season, I guess. But so yes and no. Like it was good to see. Like okay, like because we felt like in the Texas match we left points out there that we wanted back. And thought that Texas was good. But watching as a spectator, it's kind of like wow. Texas is really good. Like when you're in the moment coaching, you're kind of watching more of your team than you are the other team. And obviously we had no film on Texas up to that point. So sitting behind the end line, watching the Texas-Wisconsin match was my first time getting to watch them just as a spectator. And yeah, I mean they're a pretty impressive volleyball team. Obviously they've moved up to the number 2 spot now in the country. So I guess we played 2 number 2s now. Yeah, so a really physical team that just bring a lot of challenges to us, and they forced us into a lot of hitting errors.
And one more.
Looking ahead to just USC, Mia Traverti, Paisley Douglas, are those girls that you recruited, and also just, what does that say about the talent in this state that you're going out to California and there's 2 roster out there? Yeah,
no, for sure. Mia really wanted to get out of Nebraska and kind of just explore some different places. So someone we recruited and played at the same club as like Coach Booth's daughters, and so we've known her for a long time. So athletic, great arm, and then they also have some Kansas City kids that are playing some huge roles for them that I think everyone in the country recruited, and they're relying really heavily on them. Again, I really haven't watched them yet, but I know in the stats that Reese Messer is a freshman from Kansas City, and she's running a 5-1 for them right now. And then their right side, I'm blanking on her name. Her sister plays at UCLA, also a freshman. She was like 5-point-something kills a set this weekend, playing 6 rotations. So yeah, a lot of Midwest representation on a West Coast team. So we got to do better here in the Midwest of keeping these kids home.
Thanks, Brian.